What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking. I'm truly grateful. If you're new to this channel, do me a favor, click the subscribe button so we can grow this channel together. So guys, as you can see, I am out here riding here in Shanghai. It's a beautiful sunny day, and that's with a CB500X in its glory. Always a good bike. So guys, today I'm going to the Kawasaki showroom to take a look at the Kawasaki Versys 650. The last time I was here about a month ago, I was told that they were freezing out the outgoing version and there was going to be a new version arriving soon. So I'm just going to go and take a look at the showroom and see if the bike has arrived. So come with me, let's go. It's always a pleasure to be out on the CB500X. Can I go down here? Yep. You can see many test cars on the roads because the VW Skoda assembly plants are located in this district, this part of Shanghai. And there are many other R&D centers here as well, so you will see many cars installed with all kinds of gadgets being tested as I go along. And if you look carefully in the footage, you will see some. Yeah, I told you. So there they are. They always have cars fixed with all kinds of meters and gadgets. I prefer these windy roads to the straight roads. It's a lot more fun. Weaving through cars can sometimes be very tricky, but most motorcyclists, we like to do that all the time. It's just so annoying to stay behind traffic when you know that you can just weave through and go to the front. It's a temptation that stays with us. We know it's wrong, but we keep doing it. So like I mentioned, you can see a VW ID4 right there. So the VW plant is located somewhere here, not too far from here. So most of the cars you will see in this vicinity are from the VW group, Audi, VW, Skoda, things like that, brands like that. Not really an entrance, but I can take it because I'm riding a motorcycle. So I'll just take you around and show you what brands are around here. So you've got Indian right there. The Can-Am showroom is closed. And on the other side is where you will find BMW, Ducati, BMW, and Kawasaki. So I'm just arriving now. Alright guys, so I'm in the showroom now, And true to my belief, the Kawasaki Versys 650 is out here on display, the new version of the Kawasaki 650. And let's start here from the front. So when you look at the front, if you're familiar with the 1000cc version of the Versys, well, the 650 has now been modeled along that 1000. So you can see the beak and the front looks very similar. I don't see the 1000 here. It looks like it's not on display right now to compare it to, but let me just do a quick walk around so you can see what the bike looks like now. So yes, that's Kawasaki Versys 650. So Versys, I understand, stands for versatile system right there. And right off the bat, these are some of the changes I can see. Well, let me start from the front wheel. So it's still 17 inches, unlike that of the CB500X, which is 19 inches now. So that of the Versys 17, still 17 inches. And you've got your Nissan brake calipers on both sides, whereas the CB500X has one disc. The Kawasaki comes with two discs. And then we look at the radiator. It's a little bit longer. I can't compare it to the old one, but it's definitely longer than that of the CB500X. And you can see the engine bay right there. Looks like the pipes haven't changed that much. But one major change on this bike is a replacement of the old halogen turn signals. When I was buying my CB500X, I considered the Versys 650, but I didn't go ahead with it because of the lighting on the bike. So it was all old halogen and it looked so old and it didn't look modern at all. So that was a deal breaker for me. But as you can see, this time it's LED all around, and I think they've done a really good job by introducing this because they were being left behind. So as you can see, but what I noticed is the LED turn signal is very similar to that of the CB500X or the Honda motorcycles. So it looks like, I suspect they are doing some technology sharing here with the other Japanese brands. And the windshield has a slightly different design now. So he was just showing me how this one works now. It's adjustable and you don't need tools to do that. If you look right here, you will see this button. I can't do it with two hands, but you press this button and then you can pull it up and down. So I'm going to try to hold the camera and do it for you to see how it works. So you press this. I can't do it with two hands, but if you look here, this is the distance of travel from here to here. So it goes up quite a bit. But yeah, so that is one of the new changes, and room has been made for the installation of fog light switches, a 12-volt socket, and something else here which I'm not sure if it opens, but it is there. And if I just turn it on, the dash is a little different now. It's digital, unlike the previous one which was analog. So you've got your clear gear selector, and he was telling me, the agent here was telling me that it now has traction control on the Versys 650, so that is a good addition. You have your trip A, trip B, kilometers, water temperature, distance travel, time, speedo, neutral, ABS, and all of the other things. So moving on to the left handle, this is where you do all the adjustments. So there's a selector here, left, right, for selecting stuff on the screen. That is quite nice. So you don't have to really go to the screen. You can do some changes here. It's got hazards right here, and you got a horn and your typical stuff. And you also have pass pass light switch, sorry, which the CB500X doesn't have. Something that still annoys me till date. And on the right side you have your regular motorcycle switches, on and off, horn, on and off, ignition, things like that. So, and I'm not sure what the previous suspension had, but this has Showa adjustable front suspension. So you have the left one is preload and the second one is labeled tension. So yeah, you can definitely adjust the front forks. And overall the front of the bike looks really nice. Like I said, very similar to the 1000 Versys. So I think that same design language has been brought here. And if we go down to the engine area, it looks very similar to the old one. It's all blacked out and everything seems to be nicely exposed, easy for servicing. It's not as if this bike is going to break down because it's Kawasaki, but I mean, you can see the engine control module exposed right there, and you get your swing arm, you get the chain, a very fat wide sprocket in diameter. You can see right there Versys 650, and this one comes pre-installed with the pannier racks, pannier boxes or panniers, and looks like it's large capacity. I don't know how much capacity, I don't see it, but it looks really wide. So that's how you open it. And it looks very spacious. Should be able to carry a lot of things when you're on a long journey. So from the back, not too many changes. Someone who's owned this bike before might see the changes clearly, but I've not owned it before, so I can't tell for sure if it's any different from the back. But coming down to the right side, you have your Nissan rear brake calipers, rear and discs. Got your ABS, a very thick swing arm, an old design language of the Versys 650. And on the right side you have your suspension control right here, so you can switch it from soft to hard depending on the weight you have on the bike, especially on the back. And it all looks really simple and easy to operate. You don't have to take out any tools to adjust anything whilst you're riding. I don't know if you can do it on the fly, but you just stop, swing your arm over to the side, and you can adjust it, and on you go. So it makes life a little easier. And the idle speed or engine speed is nicely exposed here, easy to operate, to switch, or to adjust. Very Kawasaki 650 engine block. Not much to see there. So overall, I think they've done a really good job. And he was telling me that the price of this new one has been reduced by 6,000 RMB in China. That's just under $1,000. So that's a big price difference from the old one. It's been modernized, but the price has been reduced. I don't know why, but maybe it's as a result of competition from other brands. But that is a good thing. What it means is that it's just about almost the same price as the Honda CB500X. Probably just about $300-400 more. So if I was buying a new motorcycle today and this was available, it'll be a hard choice because the CB500X looks really nice, but this one has brought in some competition that might draw someone to it. So yeah, that is a quick look of the new Kawasaki Versys 650. If you, like me, saw the old model before and you are not interested, this is now a different design. And I must say it looks really, really great. I kind of like it. And like I said, if I were buying a new motorcycle today, it would be so hard to choose, but you never know. So let's take a walk around and see some other bikes in the showroom and see what else they have on display. Alright guys, once again, thank you for sticking around. That's the end of this video. It's getting dark, so I'm just going to head back home. And if you enjoyed the video, please give the video a like, because it goes a long way to help the channel grow and also helps the YouTube algorithm recommend it to other viewers. And if this is your first time, do me a favor by subscribing to the channel so we can grow this motorcycle vlogging journey together. I have tons of videos on my channel. You can go and feel free to enjoy whatever you see there. Till I see you in the next video, guys, always ride legal, ride safe. Peace, and I'm out.